Hello everyone, Wardfire here. Welcome to new game, Belladonna. I'm not sure how loud the music is in the menu, but anyways, this game is made, as far as I know, by one person. Definitely not me, but another Swede. And super cool. And it's probably really loud, but I'm gonna scream over it. I don't know. And right now this is on Steam Greenlight, so I'll have a link in the description. You know, go there and vote for it, and if it gets enough votes, it will be sold on Steam, and everyone can buy it and play it. Isn't that awesome? Of course it is. Alright, so let's do a new game. It autosaves, and yeah. I mean, look at this logo. Isn't that, like, beautiful? That is beautiful.
Physical sensation. Pain? I'm alive? That's odd. I don't feel alive. What's going on? I have no memories of anything before this point in time. My mind is tabula rasa. Yet, I have a language. I seem to be in some laboratory of sorts. Maybe I can find out what happened if I look around.
Alright, we're in the game. So this is Belladonna, and this is weird. Sort of. What happened? I love her voice. Like, whoever voiced her, awesome.
A torture device turned into a strange machine. What kind of place is this? You look so lonely, my friend. I'll call you Eva.
Aw. Hey, Eva.
A torture device turned into...
Okay. Hey, Eva.
My very first memory is waking up on this thing. Before that, nothing. I wonder what I am. My very first memory is waking up on this thing.
Sometimes she says
Before
several...
that, nothing. I wonder what I am.
Come on. Be done with talking. Ooh, books.
Books. A lot of natural philosophy and chemistry. Something by an M.W. Shelley.
And that is a reference to the Frankenstein book, because the book Dr. Frankenstein, or Frankenstein's Monster, rather, was written by M.W. Shelley. Mary something Shelley. Mary Shelley, usually. A woman! Oh no! You know, so definitely a reference. Ooh, look at this! I didn't see that. This is like one of those masks they had during the plague.
Books. A lot of natural philosophy and chemistry. Something by an M.W. Shelley.
I like the fact that you can click away the text, but she still talks. Alright, switch.
Now is not the time.
But switch!
Now is not the time.
But switch! Alright, this paper journal page here is glowy. Let's click it.
There's a handwritten note here. Maybe it can shed some light on my situation.
Alright. Wolfram von Trauerschluss. Maybe. It is with shaking hands and heavy heartbeats I gather before me the instruments of my last desperate attempt. I find myself on the threshold of my toils, a turning point. For should I fail tonight, I doubt I shall find the strength and resolve to continue. At my feet now lays the lifeless remains of my beautiful Belladonna. A few hours ago my wife was alive and well, and now she has been cut open, dissected, altered, and artificially reconstructed. From the second she gave up her final breath, I have worked tirelessly to preserve and prepare her corpus, that I might infuse a spark of being back into her lifeless limbs. This is the final test of all my research and experimentation the past 5 years, the complete revivification of a human being, body and soul. The anxiety I feel is agonizing, but I cannot let it hinder me from carrying out what I must do. For my own sake, and for hers, this procedure must not fail. In my feverish dreams, my wife appears as such a lovely creature, so far removed from this creation before me. Her cheeks, once so full of laughter, are now pale, almost to the point of transparency, with the skin stretched so thin over the cranium it threatens to rip at any moment. Her eyes would shine like the night sky, but are now empty, watery, and yellowish. I have to cling to my conviction that she will regain her former grace and vitality. Once she's brought back to the realm of the living, her eyes will light up with the flame of life, a Promethean flame stolen from the very gods. From this night on, man shall be the master of his own destiny, and God shall no longer be above us. As I write, the engines of life are finally heating up, the last of the preparations coming into order. The crucial moment is ever approaching. The time has come. Success! The attempt was success! She's alive! Spooky. Okay, show. Oh, inventory. Yeah. Alright. Ooh, toolbox.
There's a screwdriver in this toolbox. Better take it.
The best logic ever. Yeah? See? If you find a screwdriver, you always take it. Like, this game knows what it's doing.
The toolbox is empty.
I mean, she knows what she's doing. Obviously. Walk over here. Ooh, look at this. There's like a magnet here.
I love magnets.
Okay.
It looks like the legs of a frog hooked up with wires. And I'm pretty sure it moves when I'm not watching.
That's how they sort of discovered not electricity, but the fact that the body uses electricity to get through the nerves and stuff.
It never moves when I look at it, but it just sort of twitches in my periphery. I shall name thee Twitchy the Frog.
Oh, we have Eva and Twitchy the Frog.
A human skull or a paperweight. I'll call it Uric.
Oh, Yorick. More literature references for Hamlet, right? I think. Ooh.
This oil looks expensive. Let's waste it.
Yes! Totally the right decision.
It's a brain in a jar. I wonder what it's thinking. It's a brain in a jar. I wonder what it's thinking.
Here's some skeleton of something. Ooh. There's a tank here. Oh, bone saw.
Ooh, surgical tools. Shiny.
Shiny! Ooh, we have it. Alright, we have 4 items already.
I have no idea what's inside of this, but it glows. I can't tell if my reflection in the glass is too distorted or if I really look like this. Am I even a human being? I have no idea what's inside of this, but it glows.
I like that she has like a wind-up key, like in her hat, like, you know, she's sort of a toy.
That is one ugly gargoyle. Looks like a George to me.
I don't know if that's supposed to be a reference to George or if it's just funny, but it's funny.
The door won't budge. It seems to be barred from the other side.
Oh.
I might be able to unscrew these hinges, though.
Okay, screwdriver, do your job.
The screws on these hinges are rusty and stuck. I need some lubricant to loosen them up.
Why did we not anticipate that, though? Let's waste this expensive oil.
I smeared some oil on the rusty screws. That should loosen them up.
Yeah.
I'm free.
Whee! Hello.
What a dedicated knight to guard a damp dungeon like this. Maybe he was demoted. Maybe he likes the dark. Maybe he's secretly a poet. I bet his name is Roland.
That is also a sort of literary reference. I looked it up. There's the knight, Roland the Knight, or the French thingy. Lots of like legends and poetry about him. Someone watching this probably knows more than I do. But that's yeah, Roland the Knight is a thing.
Hello, Roland. Hello, Roland.
Okay. Ooh, journal page.
Another piece of paper. This was written long before the last one.
Okay. Wolfram von Trauerschloss. Alright. Work is going great. Kept a rat alive for 1 hour and 26 minutes last night. We'll move on to larger mammals within the week. I find my life more and more polarized into 2 phases. I remember times when I used to climb up and down the stairs like a squirrel each day, but now I spend most of my time, and indeed most of my thoughts, down here in my laboratory, only to step upstairs at night to sleep. It is warmer upstairs in the living area, but it is boring and understimulating. Down here is where I make progress. Down here is what matters. And as I lay awake beside my sleeping wife, I often wish I was down here with my experiments. Belladonna grows increasingly distant. Ever since that fateful night, when our baby Lucas gave up his last breath, she has lost all traces of her old self. Oh no! God knows what she is thinking about, as she silently gazes into the empty air or restlessly paces back and forth in the great hall. I, at least, am working with my grief. I have turned my attention to the science of life and death, and not a day goes by when I do not think of how my son was untimely taken from me. This is the thought that drives me, in this, the greatest of my ambitions. My own son will never return. I have accepted that now. But thanks to me and my work, the cold, ruthless contrast between living and dead will in the future be much softer and maybe even completely erased. My wife, though, has let her grief devour her whole. She is emotionally and intellectually paralyzed, in my opinion. All her creativity and quickness of thought, the wittiness of her speech and the nimble way she used to jump from one conclusion to the next, all those qualities that made me fall in love with her in the first place, it has all been snuffed out like the flame of a candle. This makes me wonder even more why I bother to go up to her bed every night. The shell in which she has enclosed herself cannot be breached by anything I say or do. It is almost as though she's involved with someone other than me. I feel ridiculous for even writing it down. No. It seems ludicrous to think that Belladonna's disinterest in me is due to her seeing another man. I will not accuse her of that. It is just one of the many strange ideas that seem to appear in my head when I am down here by myself. I am probably just tired. I'd better try and get some sleep as soon as this rat's heart stops beating. Alright. So, well, it looks like these journal entries might be like the same journal. I don't know if these are like a separate one, because there's this, and I don't know what this is, but we'll see. Hopefully we find all of them so we can read. I like to read. Okay. Bye, Roland. Ooh, stick.
There's a long stick here. Perhaps it was used to try to chase away rats when trying to sleep.
Actually, I'm just presuming this is Belladonna because the game is called Belladonna, and, we're playing this woman who seems to be sort of constructed, from dead blah blah-ish things, but, yeah.
It looks like someone has been sleeping quite a lot in this sorry excuse for a bed, and it was hardly the suit of armor. But why would someone choose to sleep down here?
I think we might have the answer to that after reading that journal page. Although it would be funny if Roland slept there.
It looks like someone has been sleeping quite a lot in this sorry excuse for a bed, and it was hardly the suit of armor. But why would someone choose to sleep down here?
Good question. Ooh, what is this? I can't click it. Okay, let's go more stairs. Hey! More papers! Hey, paper. Journal page.
More writings from the lonely doctor.
Alright. Curse my miserable existence, the hopelessness from which I see no conceivable escape. I cannot rid myself of the feeling that there is something of utmost importance that I need to take care of, but that it is, I guess, not yet time. But that it's not. Yeah, it is. Okay. That something beyond my control needs to be completed first. I carry inside me a sensation of waiting, yet I cannot name the thing I'm waiting for. In the meantime, all I can do is work. I do make progress, but at an excruciatingly slow rate, and nothing I accomplish seems to satisfy the anxiety in my head. I sleep only a few hours every night and cannot remember my last hot meal. I am feverish and jump at the smallest of sounds. What is it I am missing? I am spending more and more time down here with my research. I only occasionally go upstairs to sleep in the master bedroom. Most nights, I sleep in a makeshift bunk I've constructed in the cellar, if at all. It is not as comfortable, but my research is at a point where it oftentimes requires my constant attention, and comfort is not my priority. I'm certain I am advancing ever closer to a significant breakthrough, but it is as though I am powerless to control or even affect the rate of its occurrence. And on top of this, I cannot rid my mind of the idea that Belladonna has forgotten me and taken a new lover. A new man in her life. Someone more lively than me, perhaps? Someone who can still look at life with joy and optimism, to match her own by grave tragedy unaffected humor. Yet, who would it be? Who would that be? I can remember friends we used to have. In my memory, our wedding was a crowded and festive event. But it has been years since this castle has seen any visitors. I have no time for social obligations, and Belladonna seems to have given up on everything that is pleasant in life. I suspect the castle is in an undesirable condition as well. Almost all of the staff has left us. We are down to one girl who dusts the cupboards and lights the fireplaces, but I don't see much of her either in these days. For all I know, she might be gone as well. There cannot possibly presumably, there cannot possibly be a man in Belladonna's life apart from me. Was that the first? No. Okay. No, the first was keep a rat alive. Yeah, okay, so this was after that. When he started building the bed down there. Yeah, okay. Now I get it. Now I get it. Cool. What is this? Oh, it's like a fence here or something. Alright. Let's walk up more stairs. Ooh, exit.
Another locked door. Let's take a peek through.
Ooh, key.
It's the key I'm after. I can't reach it with my hands.
But
I wonder what I can invent to retrieve it.
But I have a stick.
The stick is long enough to reach the key, but how will I grab it?
Why are you logical? Can I do this? Ooh.
Look, I can attach the magnet to the end of the stick.
Score!
Another locked door. Let's take a peek through.
It's magnet on a stick.
Let's hope this works.
Oh, she's here. Maybe. Okay.
Haha. Just as planned.
Yay!
I got the basement key.
Alright, let's use it. The sound effects though. It's so dramatic. Ooh, I want to read more journal.
More letters. Has he figured it out yet?
Wolfram von Trauerschloss. I see now that my suspicions have been well grounded, albeit aimed in the wrong direction. Belladonna is not seeing another man. She is seeing a woman. I am convinced that it must be that maid, Claire, or whatever her name might be. She and Belladonna are up to something. I'm sure of it. And to think of all the hours I'm stuck down here, caught up in my dreadful work, leaving them free to roam and left to their own devices upstairs. Of course they have found each other. Only living things in this whole castle besides me and my week-long rabbits. They have it all figured out. When I come up at night, they act all innocent, keeping their mutual secret from me as a playful game. But as soon as I descend into the laboratory, they are in each other's arms again. But what can I do? The progression of events are beyond my control, just like my work. I slave away in my ghoulish endeavor, making progress every hour but never getting anywhere, and simultaneously Belladonna is slipping away from me, further and further for every night, and yet nothing ever changes. Should I confront them? Storm up there, hoping to catch the two in the act? Take back the life that was mine, the wife that was mine? No. I have no reason for my silly suspicions, no evidence whatsoever. Merely a thought stuck in my brain, refusing to leave. So I remain passive, as always, and each new day is one more where I am unable to make an action, unable to change my wretched situation. Okay, so that was number 3 here. Alright. Ooh, cogwheels.
A couple of cogwheels on the floor. They must have fallen off the mechanism when the door slammed shut. I wonder if I can put them back.
Yay, puzzle! Ooh, strange inscription.
There are some minuscule inscriptions on the wall here. 1. So that one is 1. That one is 2. That one is 3. Okay. Oh, that's where the key was. This is the nail from which I skillfully lifted the basement key. Yeah. I like that there's this, like, curtain
over.
Nothing happens.
Okay, some sockets.
What a strange door. No handle or keyhole. It seems to have some sort of opening mechanism. Oh, I know. It's a secret entrance hidden behind a bookshelf. Only I'm on the other side of it and see only the back of the shelf.
Really? That is so clever. I didn't even think of that. Go, you, whom I'm presuming is Belladonna. So, alright, but I think that I'll do like this. Haha, game is paused. Alright, so we'll take a break here and continue in the next episode. I am super excited to play this game. It seems really cool, and and I've been excited to play this game for a long time because I've had talked a little bit and followed the guy who made this game. Like, I've followed it for a while, so I've been like, ooh, I want to play Belladonna, so this is gonna be super cool. So I hope you guys enjoy it too, and thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you later.